Dynatorch is all about value. Value is defined as a fair return for something exchanged. You want the most value you can get in exchange for your dollars. Nobody does that better than Dynatorch. How do you judge what is a better value? In a machine, look for quality versus price. Look for the best materials and components in the machine you buy. This video will dissect the Dynatorch Super-B CNC machine and show you what it's made of and why. Then you make the judgment. Find out what the other guys use to build their machines, and it will quickly become clear why Dynatorch is the top value in CNC plasma cutting machines. The Super-B ships assembled and tested. If you purchase the plasma with the machine, we will cut samples with your machine before packing it up. The machines run hundreds of program cycles in high-speed coordinated motion. The drives are tuned, and all inputs and outputs are tested. This is not a kit. Unpack and setup takes only minutes. The machine ships in a sturdy quality crate capable of overseas shipment. All wiring is complete. Relocate the pre-wired drive box to the pre-drilled leg. Connect the ground cable to your ground rod. Plug in 2 USB cables to the PC and plug in the power cord. Connecting power to the plasma will be the most time-consuming part. If you purchase the plasma with the machine, the torch will be installed and the CNC interface cable pre-connected for you. Simply plug them into the plasma. Now, start making parts. The Super-B is available in 4x4, 4x8, and 5x10 foot sizes that allow extra room for oversized sheets. Now, let's look at the components that go into a Super-B. The drives connect to the PC by means of 2 USB cables supplied with the system. USB has become the worldwide standard of communications. Many industrial systems are behind the times and still use serial or antiquated parallel ports requiring hard-to-find hardware that is no longer supported. The cables are 30 feet long to allow convenient placement of your PC depending on your shop layout. Most importantly, these are fiber optic USB cables. This assures signal quality with no electrical noise interference and eliminates the distance limitations of standard USB cables. Value. All Dynatorch machines utilize DC servo motors with encoder feedback, the same type of drives used on all high-end machines including mills, machining centers, lasers, and any real industrial machines. In contrast, many low-cost systems use stepper motors to save expense and give you less for your money. Steppers lose torque rapidly as speed increases, severely limiting machine speeds. They also do not generally have encoders to tell the system where they are, so they get off position, destroying your parts. The machine does not even know it's making bad parts. For the very few that have encoders on steppers, position corrections are done at the end of the move, leaving a jog in the cut. Servos, on the other hand, are continuously checking position and adding torque on the fly to stay exactly on path. Servos also maintain full power all the way through the RPM range that far exceeds steppers. Machine speeds near 1,000 inches per minute are standard. They cost more than steppers, but that's value for you. Our gantry systems drive from both sides, eliminating a shake common in cheap single-drive systems. The system homes itself against adjustable hard stops, not limit switches that are prone to failure. Exact repeatability is assured. The cross shaft has a center coupling that allows phasing, that is, squaring adjustments of the gantry. Simply turn off the machine, loosen one side of the coupling, pull the gantry against the hard stops and relock the coupling. The machine is now square. This is only needed for initial assembly or when replacing a drive belt. All axes of the Super-B run on 15mm linear bearings. This locks the machine to the frame and carriage to the gantry. Linear bearings are the industry standard for all the best machines. The rails are precision ground and assure far superior smoothness. 4 bearings are used on the x-axis and 3 on the y-axis. These are far oversized for the low loading, assuring long life. Low-value machines use cam follower bearings riding on flat stock or even sheet metal. On top of that, flat rollers pack down dirt and splatter, making the machine run rough eventually or requiring manual cleaning of the surfaces. Once again, Dynatorch quality and value. The drive belts are AT5. Automation technology, 5mm, urethane with steel cords on the full 20mm width. The tooth profile assures no backlash. Belt stretch is unheard of due to the steel cording. The urethane to steel drive assures their very low wear, unlike dry steel to steel gears on racks. The belt never moves, but instead the drives pull themselves along the belt like a rack and pinion. However, the serpentine drive layout results in 5 pinion teeth always engaged in the belt, transferring power smoothly. A gear in a rack can only have one actual contact point as one tooth exits and another enters, causing gear chatter. The belt system has proven to be smoother and lower maintenance than any other system. Our innovative over-center anchoring and tensioning system simplifies installation and adjustment. Try replacing a worn-out gear rack once, and you will appreciate our innovation. Accuracy is assured every time. Check out the repeatability of our machines. Note the fact that the dial indicator shows less than 1/2 of 1,000th of an inch deviation from one move to the next, less than 0.0005 inches. The solid construction and lockdown bearing design allows the machine to run upside down as well as right side up. Try that with anyone else's machine. A critical point of any plasma machine is the Z-axis slide. Some treat this as an afterthought, but we use the same Gold Series slide that we use on our large XL Series machines. This slide has a magnetically sealed stainless steel front strip to keep out dirt and cutting dust. It also has precision ground ball screw, ball bearings, and linear bearing inside. The motor is coupled with a helical servo coupling, and the Z-axis is driven with another servo motor just like the X and Y axis. The slide is available with an integrated magnetic collision detection that stops the machine in the event the torch contacts a tip-up or other obstruction, saving the torch and your material. The torch is held by 2 clamps rather than 1 for additional stability. This slide is one of the examples of the over-the-top quality and value we include standard. Take a close look at the slide assembly of our competition. The Super-B gantry is constructed with cross bracing and precision machine plates. Dual ball bearings on each end hold the drive pinions straight and true. A center bearing maintains drive shaft integrity and allows for higher RPMs without shaft critical vibrations. The belt guide bearings are dual flanged units back to back with dual seals preventing dirt intrusion. The gantry is powder coated and includes cable guides and protective sleeving. The result is a super strong and stable gantry. The frame is welded steel. The legs are formed from 1/8 inch steel, all powder coated and pre-assembled. Available options include our industry first laser locator crosshair that is controlled automatically by the PC, stainless steel water tray, or our exclusive super efficient downdraft air table with roll-out clean-out tray that has no moving parts but distributes the airflow evenly across the surface with no hot or cold spots, no covering the unused areas. Our plate marker option runs automatically, requiring no intervention to go straight from marking to cutting, and can use the pneumatic scribe or a Sharpie pen to write on the metal. The Super-B may also use an oxy-fuel torch for cutting thicker materials. One button switchover allows setting preheat, pierce, post-flow delays, and cutting height. The Super-B can use any PC with Windows XP or newer, including Windows 8. We offer all-in-one PCs as an option where we preload the software and configure the system for you, saving time. If you supply the PC, we will aid you in setup and can even tune or diagnose your machine over the web. Touchscreens are also compatible with our software and make operation even easier. All Dynatorch systems include our integrated torch height control. This uses arc voltage to maintain the torch to work clearance. The initial height sensing can be ohmic, electrical touch sensing, or force sensing if the plate has paint or coatings. This is automatically selected by the system. The pierce height, cutting height by voltage, and all other parameters are adjustable on the fly while cutting. The integrated design allows the system to know when the torch is actually cutting and stop the machine if the torch shuts off or runs off the metal. The system also controls height freeze for corners and small cuts and has a special one-click button for piercing thick metal that pulls the tip up while piercing to clear the slag puddle and save your tip. Special start and end sequences can also be selected for custom cutting. No extra charge for any of this. The operation is so simple that many systems are being used worldwide without even translating the screens. It's all graphic and easy to understand, but has versatile capabilities to do much more without jumping through hoops. We know plasma cutting and what you need. We also listen to our customers, and since we write our own code rather than buy it from a third party, we add features at our customers' request. Everyone shares in the updates and you benefit. Simply right-click anywhere on the screen to go there. Use the on-screen graphics as a reference if you want. Included also is a 48-shape parametric standard parts library, a settings library of cutting parameters so you can save your setups for quick recovery and do away with those handwritten cheat sheets. The system self-checks a file when loaded to see if your chosen cutting location will put it off the table area and warn you. Then relocate with one button and it checks it again. Built-in diagnostics allow the system self-testing. The built-in converter is a simple what you see is what you get DXF to G-code conversion utility. This allows you to scale, move, rotate an array apart or regenerate a lost DXF file from a G-code. Quick go-to buttons you can set help with moving the machine to preset positions. Plate align for rotating the program to match the plate is also standard. A big feature is a single-click restart. If you lose a cut, for example, for any reason, jog the torch back to where you want to restart cutting. No need to be exact, just close. Click Restart and the program will look through your file for the closest point in the cut, even if it's the middle of an arc or line, and will put you back on path at that point and restart cutting. No need to know G-code or start at the beginning of a segment. Lots of versatility, yet simple to operate. That's more value at no extra charge. Depending on what you may already have, Dynatorch offers ProgeCAD drawing software, Cutting Shop for artwork and image conversion, Design to Fab HVAC software, Sigma Nest in several stages for simple to high capacity plate nesting for big shops with big jobs. If you have nesting software already and you like it, chances are they have a post-processor for Dynatorch. The Super-B uses the same G-code as all other Dynatorch systems, and there are many additional G and M codes in the system for special applications. The Super-B is compatible with air plasma systems including Hypertherm PowerMax, Thermodynamics Cutmaster, ESAB ESP, Miller, and many other non-high frequency units. Plasma power up to 120 amps and table weight capacities up to 1,000 pounds. If you need a bigger machine for bigger jobs or need precision of high-def plasma, take a look at our XL line of machines. So take a close look at the other guys and see if they will give you all these quality components and options in their machines and compare price to what you are getting. And remember, Dynatorch gives lifetime tech support at no extra charge for all our products, even if you bought it used. When you're done looking, the clear value is Dynatorch.